Hello, and welcome to my comfy corner where I talk about things that make me comfy and cozy so I can stop bothering the people around me. And today, honestly, it's been so long since I've recorded, and I don't know when I will put out the video where I am ribbling and ranting about the video game awards of this year slash last year. But a lot has happened in my life. A lot of things, okay? And I am working on managing not only myself, my time, but just the world around me destroying and crumbling as it's just life, right? It's just life. So, I am determined in my comfy corner to talk about things that make me comfy and cozy. But for once, guys, I'm going to talk about something that does not make me comfy and cozy. I am an avid crafter. I have crafted numerous things. At this point, Editor Tiana, if she wasn't lazy, will put up all the things I have crafted across the years of my life. And everything that I have tried, I have done really well at and continue to do so because I enjoy it, or did really well at, and then it just phased out of my life because I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. But the one singular craft, and I have done everything from 3D origami to mini dollhouse kits to wooden puzzles to metal puzzles to cross stitching very large tapestries. And friend, I hope that I don't spoil because I'm actually working on a couple of projects as a surprise to my friend. She doesn't want to see the progress, but if I do put it up here to show how big of projects I have worked on and all the complexities and all the craziness that I have done, I cannot crochet. And that's a hard pill to swallow because my sister, love her, she's doing phenomenal, fantastic. Hey, bestie. She has been crocheting ever since I was alive, essentially. And she tried to teach me when I was like 6 years old. And yes, this is now therapy session, comfy corner. I know this is a long intro, but you're gonna wait for it. It's been a while. We're gonna have a kiki. Um, when I was like 6 years old, my sister tried to teach me the joys of cross stitching. And she had all the patience in her heart at the time, and I just could not do it, to the point where she said that all I know how to do is make monkey knots, and that it's just best for me to just help with the yarn. And so my role as sister, up until a point where I learned how to do looming cross stitching, or not cross stitching, crocheting, was to just ball up her yarn and get it untangled. And I'm quite good at it. It ended up being a skill that I needed for cross stitching. And ever since then, I cried a cry. I held that in my heart ever since I was 6 years old. And I promised myself I will never touch cross stitching again. I'm horrible at it. I will never be good at it. This is just something my sister will be good at, and I will just leave to her. And proceeded to do everything but cross stitching. And I'm in a journey in my life where I'm trying to not only better myself, but regulate myself in a way to which I I need to be okay with not being immediately great at something and trying something that is hard. And I've always been very, I don't want to use harsh words here because it's not that deep, but it sort of is, right? I've always been inspired by everything my sister has been able to make with crocheting, and she's stuck with it. Like, she's only done crocheting and knitting. It really hasn't gone past that in terms of the crafting sphere, but is phenomenal at it. Amazing at it. She had a whole business around it. She got some pocket money on the side. I saw it. Could not be me because I can't do it. And so I thought to myself, this is an area in which I am weak. Let me try. So I went to my Michaels not intending to get a pack, and I ended up getting a cross stitch kit from Loops and Threads. Yes, I'm putting you a full blast. I want my money back. And so I got a I got a cross stitching kit from Loops and Threads. It did not tell me the skill level needed for this, so all I saw was a cute coffee cup, a cute little tea mug. Okay, and I started cross stitching. I opened that sheet and I said, "What sort of mathematician am I supposed to be?" I then went online and then I proceeded to get told everything but what I needed to get done for this thing. And the only girly to tell me what I needed to do, but not in the way in which I needed to do because it was a different set, was Woobles. And I've also been on a Shark Tank kick video pending, and Woobles was also on Shark Tank. I have not gotten to the season yet. I'm on season 9. Wait on it. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, maybe I should try Woobles. I talked to my sister. I asked for help in a time of need, and she did help me, but I already knew the things that she was telling me, but I just didn't know how to apply it to the specific project I was working on. And she said I should do Woobles. But I did not finish that tea mug, ladies and gentlemen. I did not. I will have a picture here. It's gonna stay that way for a while. And I felt defeated. I felt like a failure. And that goes into another therapy session I won't be having with you all. But it bothered me because, like I said, and like the emotion I had earlier, I am able to do all these other things with ease, with a level of determination that you will not even begin to understand. I feel like the pictures that I have currently don't even give full justice of everything that I've created in my life. Okay? Humble brag, sorta. But like, it's just this one beast. So instead of leaving it back in the ashes, being that 6-year-old crying because she felt like she made monkey knots and she'll never be able to make something as beautiful as her sister would, I decided to spend my hard earned money on a kit. And that is the entire intro of this. I am going to show you what I have gotten from Woobles, and I am going to start from the beginning and work my way up to their intermediate pack. It is a nice little, what do you say, gradual shift to help me learn. I'm going to do it, and hopefully, future Tiana does do a video of my initial thoughts, reactions after finishing the Wooble, and you will see the result of it. And then it will all be in this lovely video. I am doing this video as of April 1st of 2026. I feel like I gotta add the year at this point because I promise y'all, all I really had to do was edit and hit send and put it on my YouTube. You know what? As I'm talking about it, I could do it tonight, but also Mario Galaxy comes out and I want to do that. So it's my YouTube. I do what I want. Anyways, I will be doing that. That is what this video is going to be. And honestly, I hope this not only inspires whoever comes across this video to not give up on something just because you're not good at it at one point, but to give it another try. And after that try and it doesn't work out, you could confidently say, I at least tried. And for me, for future Tiana, who may or may not enjoy this craft, who may feel like she has wasted X amount of dollars on this thing when we have already been through this lesson, how many times do we have to teach you, old man, right? I'm proud of you. Because as much as I joke and as much as it is crazy that I'm even talking about it to the masses, and by masses I mean my lovely subscribers, please subscribe. This was really rough for me in ways in which I still need to work through therapy. So, with all of that ribble and ramble being said, let me show you what I got because this is actually really, really cute. So, if you see me looking over here and or grabbing my Woobles, it is because it is in this chair. I have 2 chairs. Don't ask questions. Do I come in your house and ask questions? No. Anyways, so I ended up getting the BT21 Mini Meets Woobles Donut Mystery Pack because I love BTS, and that will be another thing that I will talk about. Honestly, if you don't know, I love K-pop. Where have you been, girlies? But, okay, they sold out of the mini donuts one, and I really wanted that one, and it was actually cheaper than what is available right now in terms of sets. So I just got one of these. I will work on this after I have finished the set that I have gotten, but I just wanted to share with y'all this is what I got. Now, I ended up getting the SpongeBob Woobles collab because honestly, Woobles collabs with every and anybody that you know. At this point, they might collab with God. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying. So I got the Woobles SpongeBob set. You start off with Patrick, it looks like. So you get Patrick, and each one gets also a little accessory. So he gets a little jellyfish. I don't know if I'll do the accessories alongside it or wait until afterwards to do the accessories and then I talk about my experience with the accessories or not, but we'll see. So I'll start off with Patrick. Patrick will be my first one. Then I'll do Squidward. Look at this little guy. Okay. Look at him. With his clarinet, of course. Can't have it without him. And then I will do the SpongeBob one next. Look at it. It is so stinking cute. I don't think my Wooble will come out like this, but we shall see. And it comes with a little jellyfishing net. If you see here, a little jellyfishing net. Look at it. So cute. And also, last but not least, Gary. Gary will be the last one. That seems to be the most intermediate of the set. And it's supposed to transition me to be able to do the next ones. And it comes with Gary's food, which I think is so stinking cute. Now, on the back of it, this is free promo for you, by the way, Woobles. Please send me more if I'm addicted to this. I would love to be your campaign, your little influencer girly. Because again, I am an avid crafter. So if I'm able to get this after my own attempts in my own mastery of all the elements that I've done, you've got yourself a customer, but you also got yourself a gig. Anyways, it comes with yarn stuffing, the eyes, the needle. It comes with your own custom crochet hook, and it comes with videos and online instructions. This is what the back looks like. Now, I'm gonna do now is I'm going to clip this. I'm actually going to do a little bit of an unboxing, and then I will just end the video here, and then future Tiana will have a ball trying to explain to y'all how it went. So I'm gonna clip this here, and I pray that you girlies can still hear me and it stays on. I like to keep the mask on, please. Anyways, hopefully y'all can hear me. I think so. Let me just move it up a little bit more. I want to move it to where you guys can still hear me, but I'm not touching it. Okay. Anyways, I will open up. Actually, I think the best thing to do is to open up the mystery Wooble. No, I'll save that for last. I'm going to open up the Patrick Star one and I'm going to see what it looks like. Now, I do know that I do have an account with Woobles Online. And it does have the videos on there to unlock, so there should be like a QR code or something I get with it. It didn't come in a box. I was really hoping it came in a box so I could have like this big showy thing, but I guess certain sets don't get that, like the BT21 set. Ooh, okay. So it comes with the little yarn. Now this doesn't look like yarn. Doesn't look like yarn, and I sort of thought that on the picture it looked more like a shoestring fabric, and that's sort of what it is. Now it is supposed to be easier to crochet with this yarn, so we'll see. But these are the little balls that I'm pulling out, you could see. And then we got the little stuffing in here. It has a little cute little sticker on it, and it has how to wooble in wee woobly bit. So this must have the QR code and maybe like the googly eyes and stuff. And then I am supposed to get a hook. Oh, okay, this is really cute. This is really cute. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Now, I was told that there would be a pre-started piece, and maybe it's in here because I do see like little clippies, but I will get started and I will come back and let you know my progress. Prayerfully, future Tiana does like some editing, probably not, but I will put up the photos. And yeah, good luck, future me. You got this. Y'all, it is 3:22 a.m. right now. And I am literally on the brink of tears, but I'm going to hold it because it's too late for me to cry. I did the Patrick Star Wooble. Turns out I was actually supposed to do Squidward first, but part of the course, I did it. This is what it looks like, and I can't believe it. Look at him. Look at him. So I could definitely improve on the eyebrows. I didn't know what to do. And like once you thread something, it's hard to unthread it. But just, it's Patrick. it's, it's a little Patrick. I did it. I did it. I was a non believer. I did not think I would. Look at him. Look at him. Hello. It is currently, excuse me, it is currently 3 a.m., almost 4 a.m. Friday. And I'll be honest, I started off not believing. I thought that I would quit in frustration. I thought that it would look ugly and horrible and I would want to throw it out. I did Patrick. Turns out I was supposed to do squid reverse, but you know, mistakes, happy accidents. This is what the picture looks like. And I was like, absolutely no way am I going to get it to that. This is how it looks. I did it. I did my first little crochet. Now, are there little problems that I could have fixed? Sure, but I think that this beautiful, perfect, imperfect little Patrick, like it's taking me everything not to cry. I've been like trying not to cry because this is very emotional for me. Very proud of myself. Look at it. It even has like a little. It did the little flower patterns and everything, and they actually give you enough of their wooble yarn because this isn't like a yarn I'm used to. They give you enough yarn to do it again if you wanted to. Now, would I do this again? Probably. In all honesty, probably I would do this again now that I know what I know. It just might be hard to start off because I don't know what the first round is since they give you the first start off. But yeah, it comes with like just the first start, and maybe I'll show how it looks when you like unbox from the Squidward, but it starts you off with the magic round and then you go from there and then it basically step by step tells you how to do the rest of the pattern. Now, you could do the tutorial step by step videos or you could just download the pattern and then take it from there. So I think I'm going to try for Squidward to just download the pattern and try for there, but I could always just look at the videos and the videos were so nice. It helped me learn how to hold my hook, hold my yarn. It helped me learn how to like actually watch it, um, and know how to count and keep track. Like I have a little notebook on the side, and this gobbledygook actually makes sense to me. I know it's flipped for y'all, but like this gobbledygook makes sense to me now. Like it is insane. Honestly, bestie, I'm gonna call you bestie now. I think that we're besties now. I gave you enough money to make it so. I I was a non-believer, but I see it. I see the goal division. Now, if you were to try this with knitting, no, I'm not going to do knitting. One milestone at a time. But yeah, I did Patrick, and this is what the little guy looks like. I'm so happy. I am going to sleep. I don't know when I'll do my Squidward next, but I will let you know because I have other things in my life that I'm doing, one of which you can sort of see here. This is my cross stitch stuff. I'm just, I'm shocked. Truly, utterly shocked. Hello. I am stunned at how well my first round went. And honestly, there is they give you enough extra to do another one. I may try to do another Patrick later down in the future. But I wanted to start this by saying I am doing Squidward now. I am excited. I am gonna probably try to challenge myself and see if I could go through the pattern itself because you could download the pattern or you could follow the step-by-step tutorials. So I think I'm going to try seeing if I could understand the pattern, and then of course if I need help go on to the tutorial for help. But I feel pretty good about this. I'm excited. So let's see. I'm going to clip myself here. Editor Tiana will probably edit this. If not, you guys are getting a fun little treat. I'm going to clip this on. and I will do an unboxing, and hopefully the clip is not going to be too loud. By the way, if you wanted to know like what I'm wearing, this is an Udi, and it is so soft and comfy. Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Um, but yeah, I'll do an unboxing. I feel like a real YouTuber with this, and I really hope that it doesn't like. I'm trying my best not to move and make any sort of movements. Okay, so opening this up, this is what it looks like on the inside. So I take it out, and I really do like this yarn fabric, whatever it is. It's very soft, but also it's really easy to crochet as well. Another issue that I had with the teacup was that the yarn was so easily fraying that it was actually causing like some knotting issues that I didn't like. So this doesn't have that issue, and it also makes the stitching or crocheting need to. I'm so used to being a cross stitcher that I say stitches, but they're really crochets. Um, it makes the crochets more even when you don't feel like you have it too tight or have it too loose. So this is what it looks like, and this is how the starter is. So I would pull it out, and then this is what it looks like to start, and it is pre-knotted and everything, so I can't really mess this up and remove the single stitch or the magic loop. I'm going to put that back in there so I don't lose it. uh, Also get more of the fabric. I'm actually really excited to see what the crochet hook looks like too. Get a little ball of stuffing. Honestly, I had so much stuffing left over. I could show you actually. I had this much stuffing. Now I should have stuffed it a little bit more, but it told me to not overstuff, and so I understuff. So I'm gonna definitely learn my lesson with this. But definitely give you enough stuffing for like another project if you wanted to do it again. Um, then here are the wee woobly bits. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm not going to open this because the bits are going to spill out once I take this, but this is the QR code that you put in, and they'll have the instructions inside. It says so. But this will have the eyes, probably the needle that I need for the embroidery, though it is very minimal. It's just the eyebrows, and all the other little wee wibbly bits that I need. And last but not least, the little crochet hook. Now, I will just have a line of crochet hooks if I keep ordering Woobles, which I don't really mind because look at how cute this is. Look at it. Look at Squidward's. It's so stinking cute. Now, I was asked by my sister if there will be different sized hooks based off the project. So, say there's a bigger Wooble or smaller Wooble, is it just a standard hook or not? So far, these hooks are the same size. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you could see the difference, but I do think the Squidward one may be a little bit bigger. I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like so far, the Patrick and the Squidward one. And I do think that Squidward is supposed to be like a little bit bigger than Patrick, but same style of crocheting. So far, same sized hooks. So yeah, I'm going to start. I don't know when I will finish. I will take my time with this, but this time I'm going to challenge myself with just following the sheet directions. And then if I really feel uneasy, then I'll come back to the step by step directions. It is now April, what, 9th? And I was wrong. And now reflecting a little bit as to how I reacted in the beginning, I think I was very emotional, as I should be. And I'm very proud of myself for powering through and working it. But I need y'all to know that I finished not only Patrick, this is how the little beanie baby looks. Okay, I finished Patrick. I finished Squidward. Okay, his eyes was a little bit wonky because I didn't do the stapling in the back, but it still works. It still works. Okay, but I did Squidward and I put his arms the wrong place. You don't need to know that. And I did SpongeBob. Look at this little cube. Look, this little guy, he's ready. He's ready, okay? And and I did Gary. Meow. His eyes a little wonky, don't mind it, but look at that. He got a little shell in the back. She a little caked up. Even the little because I didn't think I would be able to do the little S curl thing, but I did. I did. I finished all of them. And if you wanted to know the mystery donut that I got Tata. I did Tata. Look at him. It's a little bit hard to get the heart shape out, but I did all of them. I finished my Woobles and I finished it all within a weekend. Honestly, I'm only recording this now because I had time to record, but I need y'all to know Woobles is the truth. They are legit. And honestly, they give you enough leftover. I kept the bags. They give you enough leftover to do maybe another one. I do see online now that I bought Woobles, the algorithm knows that I like Woobles. Um, I've seen a lot of complaints online of people being like, we want to buy the Woobles yarn because Woobles yarn is great. And Bestie, I agree. I concur. I would love to do my own patterns and stuff with this yarn because I ended up fixing my teacup. Now, I don't think I was able to get a picture of what it looked like before, but just know this is better. Much, much better than what it was before. But this is the loops and threads. Loops and threads count your days. I don't care that you fixed it with the little bubble tea set that I'm working on now and you're a little bit more clear. You did not explain what a slip knot is. Hello? Anyways, this is what the teacup looks like. I can't attach the handle and stuff because I don't have the needle and I do not have the needle right now to be able to thread it. And I tried doing my hook, but it just kept getting caught up. So right now it's a cute little porridge bowl. And who's going to stop me but me? But it really did help me learn to crochet, and I was able to read through the pattern and even fix my teacup so it's a better teacup slash little bowl. Also, I probably should have stuffed it more, but because I got so used to like not overstuffing when it came to the woobles, I sort of understuffed this, which is fine. I'll live. But yeah, if you wanted to know, that is my journey. Will I be doing more woobles? I don't know. But if you have stayed for this journey and I hope I inspired you to try something that you've given up before and give it another shot. Um, like I said, it was very humbling experience for me. And not only was it very humbling, but it was very gratifying. And it made me think, what other things have I given a shot and given up on? Am I going to try knitting? Absolutely not. I take my battles as I take them. That will be another journey. Maybe 30-year-old Tiana. Maybe, who knows, maybe 50. We'll see. But as of now, I love Woobles. I will continue to do Woobles and only Woobles. Maybe in the future I'll be a big girl and try to do some patterns online. But I really do love Woobles. And maybe I'll do a flat pattern because my sister did get on me. She did. Because she was just like, why does everybody want to do the plushies? Nobody wants to do scarves and hats. And I'm like, I would love to do a skirt. I would love to do a hat. But the yarn intimidates me. But now that I know how to do the hard part, which I unintentionally did, now I know how to do the easy part. Review. My favorite Wooble is obviously Patrick. Look this cutie patootie. He was the easiest to do, but he's the cutest patoot that I've ever done seen. Hardest slash least favorite. I'll be honest. I felt like it was a little bit boring doing tatas because it's really just two circles and then a donut. It's not a continuing loop. Maybe it would have been a little bit more fun if I just got to continue on instead of just attaching it and sewing the two halves together. Um Hardest one to do, obviously Gary was the hardest to do, and it's not even this little S curl. I really think the hardest part was the transition to the blowout to the back because I wasn't sure if I filled it up enough, and as you can see the eyes needed a little bit more work. Yeah, definitely the attaching process can be a little finicky because I want to make sure I'm attaching in the right spot, but by the time you put on the eyes, you're not thinking about attaching it. So I would also be wary of that. That like honestly, if I were to do Gary again, or even maybe like yeah, mainly Gary, but if I were to do Gary again, because I fixed it with SpongeBob and I fixed it with Patrick, not Patrick, I fixed it with Squidward. Place the eyes first, even just do a sample stitch and then put the eyes on. I think that would be beneficial than finishing the situation and then attaching because that's how you sort of get this wonky. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for being here for the journey again. I know I thanked you already, but I could thank you again. More videos soon, incoming and pending. Hopefully, this is my channel. I do what I want, but also I do love yapping. I am a yapper, and that's also editor Tiana's problem because she doesn't like that I talk that much. So, with all that being said, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what is something that you wish that you could go back into, that you gave up because it was too hard, but now you're an adult and you want to try again. So that way, it's not just me oversharing, right? And I will see you in the next video.